Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Frieren, you guys. We are on the next to last episode of this season. I can't wait to see how we wrap things up. I'm guessing we're gonna wrap up with wrapping up the exam, but I don't know. Like, it's anyone's guess. So yeah, we had a lot going on last time, you guys. It was a really good episode, really fun episode. I will briefly get into any lingering thoughts that I have on it. Before I do all that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below if you're joining me on those YouTubes. I really hope you will hit like and also subscribe for me. It does help me and my channel a whole lot, so thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, we had the end of the second exam last time. It was quite a big finish, I have to say. The Frieren versus Frieren fight was a lot of fun. Of course, it didn't wrap up with just like one hit, but of course, they were already like 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. And the move that Copy Frieren used was like, I mean, even for what we know Frieren's capable of, it seems like it was like something even beyond like what we would have expected. And it's something that she hadn't used in like a really long time. So that was pretty cool. Fern was amazing. Kind of sad we didn't get to see a certain copies, like the Fern copy and everything, but it's all good. With all the copies like coming, like respawning and everything, I was just happy just to GTFO and not have to worry about these like super OP clones coming after us over and over and over. So yeah, guys, we put our heads together. We did it. It was great. Of course, Frieren got taken right in by a mimic at the end. Of course, she did. Perfect way to finish it off. Mwah. Chef's kiss. There is a joke in my comments about like how Frieren X Mimic is like the actual ship of the show, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So yeah, guys, we made it out. And now I'm guessing, I don't know if, did they say that the third one is the final one? Did they say ahead of time, like how, they might have said ahead of time, like how many actual exams there were, or actual parts of the exam that there were. And maybe I'm just forgetting, but I'm guessing we're heading into the third and final one. So yeah, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Frieren? Let's do this. Yeah. Oh my god, what happened? Oh. Right, okay. Okay. That staff is special, isn't it? Yeah, we can't just replace that. It's replace. Oh my god, baby Fern! Baby. There's some... I get it. It really sounds like Baby Shoe's just trying to help. Could we maybe have like a piece of it put into a new staff or something so it's like a little piece of it is with us? Is that you're asking me to make fun of you? No, no thank you. Aw, maybe what you need is head pats. We're presenting ourselves. I'm presenting my head for the pets. Give me the pets. You have promised the Oh, there's nothing head pants can't cure. Are we going to get the staff repaired? Oh. You know, your customer service could use some work, sir. Yeah, I mean, you're lucky to be here, friend. And also, let me guess, this is like your work is super important to you. Oh, that's not very nice. But you got a good heart, don't you? Let me guess, he's got a good heart. There's something. Maybe he sees a little bit of himself in there. Possible. You're still young, and yeah, you've got this. Did you come here just to say that? I mean, that would make two of them. I think kind of like a mentor, adopted grandpa type. Oh, hey, Frieren will probably buy something. Oh, she's bringing the staff. Okay. Oh, what a coincidence. It would just happen to bring you here. Not probably what we want to hear. It's not. It's really important. And it's important to Fern, and that's all that matters to Frieren. Oh, he said you should give up on it. You should do, but he never said. Oh my God. It's looking a little bit more staffish. Oh, kind of rubbing it in there. That didn't mean to, but yeah, you could tell there's a lot of love in this staff. There's a reason for that. It's because it's more than just a staff. Oh, we're angry eating. Actually, this is me quite often. Quite often. It's pouty, cheek puff, eating. Oh! Oh, she's so angry. That's the thing. She is. Listen to him with his words of wisdom. No, well, it's not a student. Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop! Why am I crying over a staff? It's because it's not just a staff. Nothing's just an anything on the show. It's all what it represents. God bless it. They got me in the first, 10 minutes, you guys. But she's trying. What's that? What's that? Yeah. Look at how far she went. She definitely cares. Yeah. Our Frieren. She loves you. Oh, she gonna cover up. Oh. Oh. That is so sweet. Oh my God. Thank you. I love you. Say the words, baby girl. Say the words. Oh, look who it is. Well, here's the thing, though. So it's throwing things a little out of balance, is what you're saying? Oh, crap. Oh, no. To really test Frieren, I feel like you need... Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, he must be pretty good to be able to tell that, to be fair. I wonder, is it neck and neck, or is one of them a little... Oh... So then it really does speak to Lernen's? Right. And I mean, just like your opponent underestimating you is like a pretty good advantage. I see. I interpret it differently. Well, I'd like to know that story. Wow, Lernen's kind of... Okay. Oh, ouch. Oh, so I was gonna say, I wonder if that's something that Serie taught Flum. After all that talk about, like, it's so useless, and she was doing it too. Oh, okay. So, like, it's a whim, but it's a really well-calculated whim. That's crazy. That's absolute madness. Oh! Oh! Yeah, why are... What? Do we come here to talk? That's interesting. Oh. So this is the test? Oh my god! Come on! I don't think the two of you see things the same way. I don't think you see the... Yeah, there you go. It's because Frieren sees herself as part of a group. Not just... He wasn't just looking for strength. Wait, what? Hold up. What? You're kidding. You've got to be kidding me. Or maybe that's just her way. She's just not super effusive. Okay. All right. Okay. Yup. Oh my god. You showed him a lot just in that moment. Just by sharing a little something that you felt with him. Oh my god. And no wonder it's your favorite spell then. It's even more than just the connection to Flum. Huh? She has a habit of doing that. What? It's fluctuating. Oh, she could see the way she's suppressing it. That's a huge deal. Wow! No! I'm already Frieren student! Oh, she's like, I kind of just want to know if I pass. Oh, don't, come on now. You suck. That's not fair. Oh, we know we're passing no matter what. So she said you could pass and you could pass. Yeah. You know what, though? Even if she thought she was really going to fail, I feel like she'd say that anyway. Just all 5 steps ahead of each other. Guys, that was so beautiful. Okay, so first of all, very, very different from what I was expecting. You know, I thought our 3rd exam was going to be an actual exam. Although on a show like this, I could totally see, especially with the whole Serie situation, could totally see how it went this way. Because Serie seems like someone who really just goes by, I mean, yeah, she goes by her gut, but not just in an emotional way, like something a little bit deeper than that, almost like more of an instinct than like a you know, I like you or I don't like you. I can't believe after all that Frieren failed, but at the same time, Frieren does not care, and they really only need one first-class mage in their party, technically speaking. Like, they don't both need to be, and I think it's probably a little bit more important a title to have to Fern than it is to Frieren. I get the idea Frieren just kind of sees the whole like institution of magic is totally unnecessary. I've gotten the idea for a while that like that's just not how she sees magic. She doesn't see it as something that should be like institutionalized, you know? Like it should be like open source, and it's not about that, you know? Like and so that's not going to break her heart. For me, I'm kind of like, oh my God, are you kidding me? I can't believe you fail Frieren. I think that Frieren's way of thinking just clashes so much with Serie's that's why they're just like, it's difficult for Serie to see. I mean, she sees all of the potential and everything. She sees all of the strength. But there's something about the direction that Serie wants to see magic going in that just is incompatible with what Frieren wants and what Frieren thinks is important. And the way, if you need a crystallization of that line where she was saying like, well, you just had strong allies, you just got lucky. And Frieren's like, yeah, I just got lucky. Total great way to like sum up their differences, that like they can see the same thing but they don't see the same thing, you know what I mean? And the fact that, especially when we had Serie talking about like, oh, you know, like kind of how it would be a little bit dangerous, you know, magic was going to be a little bit dangerous in human hands, and then seeing someone as powerful as Fern, they did such a good job, by the way, of building up like, okay, we have one human who after like decades can accidentally see a fluctuation in Frieren's mana, but cannot detect anything in Serie's. And then you have Fern, who just comes in and is like, immediately. Like, Fern is so powerful. But I also feel like it's not just strength. It's not just power. It's not just skill. It's that Fern has very much been trained from the time she was a little girl to see things in a certain light, you know? Hyder did that, and Frieren did that, you know? And I feel like that is why she's a big part of it. And I'm not saying she's not powerful. She is super powerful. But I think a big part of why she can see that is because, and also because, you know, Frieren trained her that way too. Like, it makes some practical sense that if you were trained to be able to suppress your own mana, you would maybe be able to detect somebody else suppressing their mana. But I also just feel like she's seeing things about life that other people aren't going to see. They're not going to know to look for it, because that's how Frieren raised her, and that's how Hyder raised her. So that's kind of like my practical versus my like little bit of whimsical frou-frou kind of way of looking at things. So that was just so good. And of course, I mean, the almost like bloodlustish way that Serie was like, let me train you, let me train you, let me train you. You're going to be so powerful. Oh my God, you'd be so powerful. And I got to tell you right now, first of all, Frieren absolutely called that and is such a good judge of character. And like, Fern knew that ahead of time. And Serie knew that Fern knew for Frieren ahead of time. However, I firmly believe that even if Fern thought she was going to go in there and get failed for real, she would say, no, I have a master. I have a mentor. I am Frieren's student. So yeah, I firmly believe that. But the thing is, I will say one thing for Serie. Serie doesn't seem like someone who goes back and forth on her word and her decisions very much, you know? So she decided that Fern had what it takes, in her estimation, to pass, she'd already passed. Like, she's not going to go back on that. She was just using that as a bargaining chip. So that was excellent, you guys. I love that episode. We have one left in the season. I am going to be so sad to see this show go. I absolutely love it. And oh, they just get me every time. The whole thing with Himmel and the flowers, it's like the connections we just keep intertwining with each other, like Flum and then Frieren and then Frieren to Himmel and Himmel back to Frieren and then Frieren to all her friends she's meeting now. And it's just like, it's this chain reaction of just this beauty of like, love and connection. I freaking adore it. I watch so many shows. They're about like the chain reaction of violence, the chain reaction of war, the chain reaction of hate. And to see one that so specifically focuses on the chain reaction of all the opposite of that it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. So yeah, guys, next time is the finale. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, because you know they're gonna get me one way or another. They're gonna get me with something, you guys. Every time I think I'm safe, they get me. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.